Hey there everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the development I've made in the past 6 months in my game and the current state it is at now. Over the past 6 months I've made a lot of improvements to the project I've been working on, and I've also learned a lot of new things in GameMaker as I've used this project to push my understanding of coding in GML a lot further. Now by pushing my coding I mean that I've tried to add in more arrays and a lot more math-based coding into my game, making it a little bit more polished and a little bit of a higher standard than the games I've made before. Now for those of you that have been following my indie devlog series, this may not be as impressive as I started uploading progress a few months down the line, but hopefully this can still show you how far the project has come that you guys have followed along with. Now unfortunately I can't find the very first version of my game, but I have managed to find the 1.02 version, but as always guys, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go 6 months back to where it all began. Alright guys, here we are 6 months back in the development of my game, and as you can see we are back in the original GameMaker Studio. As if you see my devlogs, we have actually moved on to GameMaker Studio 2, which I do have to say is a lot better than the original GameMaker, but this is where I spend mainly about 2 years of my life doing all my programming and stuff like that. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and launch the game, and we'll have a look at some of the coding later because I don't actually believe there is too many in this version of the game, but we're going to go ahead and launch the game and see what happens. And oh wow, we have the original splash screen, the placeholder studios, and oh my days, this is bringing back so many memories guys. We have the nostalgic menu with the options, with the audio. We don't actually have any audio settings, but oh, and that takes us to the main menu. Why can you hover over the video settings? That's what I want to know. I don't understand why we need to hover over that. But again, it takes us back to the menu. But we do have gamepad support. I do actually remember implementing this into the game, and we were actually really happy to be able to get gamepad support. And there is still currently gamepad support in the version. I've been keeping that updated so that you guys can use controllers once I eventually release the demo for the game. We're just going to go ahead and jump into play. I'm kind of scared about what I'm going to see, but let's just go ahead. And oh wow, here we are in the original 1.2 version. We actually do have zombies, but they can be shot, and he appears just to be running on a set axis, which is fair enough. We'll just let him do what he's doing. Wait, is there is outside wall collisions, but we'll just let him do what he's doing. We'll leave him be. Don't want to upset him or distract him. But we do actually have, must have been when we got the fixed shooting axis in, because as you can see, if you can see the red dot on the player, that's where the bullets are being created from, because before I had a huge issue where it was creating, because all these sprites are actually off axis from each other. But as you can see, it says that the X offset and the Y offset are changing when I split between the two. I do believe if I press, oh no, that's not implemented yet, but we do have a black box that I remember if you shoot, you can see the screen shake already. Already have the ammo system implemented, but can you, I do have a lot of things implemented which were actually quite critically important to have, especially like not being able to shoot when you can reload. And I have the FPS, the ammo. This HUD layout is absolutely horrible though. But guys, this just shows you, and then when I show you guys the most recent build of the game, it shows you how far you can come in just around 6 months of development and everything like that. Oh, and I just found that we do actually have the flashlight in this version, but it doesn't work as you can see. But we actually don't have the knife version because I've been trying to press V and the scroll wheel doesn't work. And if you look underneath the player, you can see that the legs are very much not on the center that this should be on. Oh, but the zombie has come back to say hello, but unfortunately we can't kill him to get a point. Can he see us? Nope, he's just going to statically run through us in the idle animation. So that's great, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the very first, well it's not the first, but it's the second version of the game, and we're actually going to move on to the most recent version of the game so I can show you guys a really good comparison of where we are at now. And here we are in the most recent version of the game, which is actually 1.17, but I think I'm currently working towards 1.18, it's just renamed to the old version. But we're just going to go ahead and launch the game, and you guys will be able to see the absolutely insane comparison of the 1.02 build to the 1.17 build. So we have a new splash screen, which is looking a lot cleaner, and the lovely new menu with the fade in that is looking absolutely sick. So we have the patch notes on the main screen, we have the video settings, which you can turn the full screen on. I'll just load in a second on the video. There's the full screen, turn the AA on and off, FPS on and off, VSync on and off, all that good stuff. Still don't have audio settings because I'm still trying to work out. I'm actually going to leave that to the end for when I have all my sounds implemented, so it just becomes an easier task to do. No credits yet either, but these are just things that, you know, can come in the future. I'm not in a rush to make them now. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump into story mode. There is no story implemented yet, it's pretty much just a test room, but as you can see straight away, looking 10 times better already. We have a better HUD which shows what gun you have equipped, and you know, the health and the stamina, which were newly implemented systems since 1.02, and the ammo, FPS, the instances, you know, they won't be staying forever. I'm just using it now. I was using it to check when bullets were disappearing off the map and good stuff like that. But we do have the scroll wheel working, and you know, you can use the inventory, which is not finished yet. But this is, I'm just gonna give you guys a sneak preview. This is what it will be in the next devlog. I'm just working towards implementing the backpack system. So we do have how much ammo is currently displayed, because so that stays. It's like the ammo max that you have in your inventory. But we have the zombies now moving towards you and stuff like that. So that is really nice to see. So if I actually get into his radius, he's gonna start moving towards me, and other zombies have heard me shooting, so they're gonna start running towards me as well. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of good stuff's been added. We got the blood system for killing the zombies, and the zombies are working. I just need to make it where they can randomly roam now, and that'll be a lot better than, you know, them just standing still. But we can also open the chests, and we get some materials that we can use to craft stuff, which will still be implemented. But also we have the flashlight, which is one of the highlights of the game, which works with shadows. It is really sick. So I'm super glad that I'm actually got it implemented. Again, thanks to Pixelated Pope for, you know, making the tutorial for me to be able to do that. It is absolutely awesome, and there's some really good coding in it, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, this is the most recent version. It may not be looking like insanely finished yet, but I am working towards it every so often. I've just been really busy recently, so that's hence why I've been quite inactive. But I am hoping to get back into doing a little bit more development, and hopefully being able to show you guys a lot more of the game and its potential, and maybe, you know, maybe getting a demo out. That would be nice in the next few months for you guys to be able to give me some written feedback and all that stuff, so I can improve the game. But yeah, a lot of good stuff, and as you can see over the 6 months, this is all the development progress that a solo developer has made, because I was working with someone else, but recently I have been working on it solo for the past 4 or 5 months. But yeah, that is all the progress I've made. So I hope you guys enjoyed looking at this version, and yeah, let's go to the outro. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed taking a look back in the past of what my game was and what it currently is now. And if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to go and leave a like if you haven't already, and also subscribe if you are new to the channel, because I will have some good videos coming out in the future. But again guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.